Assalamu alaikum, sixth class. I hope all of you are fine. I'm your maths teacher, and today I am going to deliver first lesson. This is the first session, online first session with you. Today we are going to discuss even numbers, odd numbers, prime numbers, composite numbers, and index notation. In the previous class, you already learned about even, odd numbers, factors, and multiplies. Today we are going to recall it. You know that a number which is divisible by 2 is called even number, and a number which is not divisible by 2 is odd numbers. Okay, even numbers. The numbers which are divisible by 2 are called even number. We can also say that all multiple of 2 are even numbers, and set of even number is denoted by E. You should remember set of even number is denoted by E, and set is denoted by 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. You should know that 0 is also an even number. Now we will see some examples of even number. 46, as I told you earlier that if a number is divisible by 2, then it is even number. Okay, see, 46 is totally divisible by 2. It means their remainder is 0. So 46 is divisible by 2. See, 72, even number. 2 3s are 6, 2 6 are 12, remainder is 0. So 72 is also even number. Now 34, even number. That is also even number because it is totally divisible, completely divisible by 2. Now we will move on odd numbers. The numbers which are not divisible by 2 are called odd numbers. It can also be said that the numbers which are not multiple of 2 are odd numbers. Set of odd numbers is denoted by O, and these are 1, 3, 5, 7. So finally we get about the even and odd numbers. Even numbers which are divisible by 2, odd numbers which are not divisible by 2. Smallest even number is 0, and the smallest odd number is 1. Now we will see the examples of odd number. 25. If we will divide 2 with 25, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, we left with 1. Remainder is not 0. So this is odd number. Now we will see one more examples of related to odd numbers. 73. Okay, now we are going to divide it by 2. 2 3s are 6. We left with 13. 2 6 are 12. We left with 1. Remainder is not 0. So 73 is odd number. Okay, now we are going to recall factors. In the previous class, you already find the factors of different numbers. Now we are going to recall it. Okay, if a number is divided by another number and its remainder is 0, then first number is said to be factor of second number. Okay, I'm going to explain this with example. Example is this: find factors of 18. 18. Okay, now when we are going to find factors, we start from the first number, that is 1. Okay, remember 1 is the factor of every number. So every number has one factor, that is 1. Okay, now start from 1. 1 into 18, that is 18. Okay, 2, can 2 is divisible by 18? Yes, 2 9s are 18. Now 3, 3 6s are 18. Okay, now 4 is not divisible by 18, is not divisible by 4, so we left 4. Now 5, 18 is also not divisible by 5. Now 6, yes, 6 3s are. Now see, here repetition start. 6 3s are, 3 6 are. So we stopped our process over here, and We said that factors of 18 are, we start from here, 1 2 3 6, then we will write these one and then we will move upward, 6 9 18. So these are the factors of 18 till 18, all factors of 18. Now we will do one more examples. Find factor of 54. Okay, 1 is the factor of 54 because 1 into 54 is 54. Now we are going to divide it by 2. Yes, 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14. When we are going to multiply it with 2, 2 2s are 4, 14, 2 7s are 14. Now we will move on. 3 1s are 3, 3 8s are 24. 54, 3 1s are 3, 3 8s are 24. We have to do till repetition start. Okay, 4 5 4, no, 54 is not divisible by 4. Then 5, 54 is not divisible by 5. You can check it. Then 6 9s are 54. Then 7, then 8 is also not, 54 is also not divisible by 8. Then 9 6 are 54. Here repetition starts, so we are going to stop it. So what are the factors of 54? Factors of 54 are 1 2 3 6 9 18 27 and 54. Girls, I hope you get the point. Now we are going to move on multiples. All the numbers which are divisible by another number are called multiple of that number. Means all tables, for example 2, if we will recall the table of 2, 2 4 6 8 10, these are the multiple of 2. For example 4 4 8 12 16, these are the multiple of 4. So multiple of 4 are 4 8 12 16 20 and so on. Multiples can never be end. And then multiple of 6 are 6 12, 6 3s are 18, 6 4s are 24, 6 5s are 30 and so on. So multiple of 7 are 7 12, 7 14, 21 and so on. So you can find multiple of 8 as well. These are 8 16 24 32 40 and so on. So whenever you are going to find multiples, you have to write the table of that number. For example, if you are going to find multiple of 7, then you have to write the table of 7. Then you have to find when you have to find multiple of 11, then you have to write the multiple of 11, that is table of 11 in short. Okay girls, now I think all of you get about even numbers. I'm going to revise all the concept. Even numbers, that is divisible by 2. Then odd numbers, that is not divisible by 2. 0 is the smallest even number. 1 is the smallest odd number. Multiples, the number, all the table of that number are the multiple of that number. Okay, factors, a number, factors, the number which divides the numbers fully, we get that these are the factors of it. Okay, now we are going to start a new topic, that is whole numbers. You all know that whole number denoted by W, and our counting is all counting. Our counting is whole number starting from 0 0 1 2 3 and so on. So these are whole numbers, and whole numbers started from 0 1 2 3 and so on. Okay, now whole number classifying into two categories, that is prime number or composite number. It means whole number can be classifying into two categories, that is prime number and whole number. So prime number is a whole number that has exactly two different factors, 1 and itself. If a number having just two factors, 1 and itself, this is the prime numbers. And a number having more than two factors is a composite number. Okay, we are going to do it with example. Factors of 3. Okay, we are going to write the factors of 3. 1 3s are. There is no other factor except 1 and 3. So 3 is a prime number. Okay, now we will move on 14. Okay, we have to find factors of 14. Okay, that is 1 into 14, 2 into 7, then 3. 14 is not divisible by 3. 4, 14 is not divisible by 4. 5, 14 is not divisible by 5. 6 is not divisible by 14. And 7 to the 14. Repetition start. So we have factors of 14 are 1, 2, 7 and 14. There are more than two factors, 1 in itself. So 14 is not a prime number. Not a prime number. Now 7 has two factors, that is 1 and 7. So 7 is prime number. So simply, if we have two factors, then this is the prime number. Otherwise, it is a composite number. Okay. Now, we will do some more examples of prime number. 17 has two factors. 1 and 17. Because if you are going to find factors 1 into 17, there is no number which is divisible by 17 is not divisible by 1 and 17. Okay. Now 37 is also prime number. Why? Because it has two factors. Prime number. Why? Because it has two factors, that is 1 and 17. So finally we get that if we have two factors, 1 and the number itself, then these are prime numbers. Otherwise they are composite numbers. So we will move on. Composite number, a number having factors other than 1 and itself, called composite numbers. The composite numbers denoted by C, and these are 2, 4, 6, 8. These are the composite number because 3, because 4 have two factors, 2, 4, 1. So this is the composite number. 6, 2, 3, 6. 8, we have 3, 4 factors, 2, 4, 8. So these are composite number. Point to be remembered. Point to be remembered. 1 is neither prime nor composite. So 1 is neither prime nor composite. I hope, girls, you get the point. Now we will move on. Index notation. Okay, we can write 4 in the product of 2 into 2. We can write 6, 16, like 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. When we are going to multiply it, we get 16. Okay, now we can write 12, 2, 3 into 3. Okay, now we have to write in the form of index notation. Index notation is a shortcut for writing repeated multiplications by the same number. For example, 2 into 2. So we can write, there are two 2's, so we can write 2 into 2, 2 raised to power 2. So that is the index notation, where 2 is the base and power is the exponent. Okay, 16. 2, 2, 2, 2. There are 4 2's, so we can write 2 raised to power 4. Here we have just 1 2, so we are going to write like this. Here we have 1 2, so we can write 2 raised to power 1, and we have 2 3's, so we are going to write it 3 by 2. So every number can expressed in index notation. And what is index notation? Index notation is a shortcut for writing repeated multiplication by the same number, where the same number is the base and power is the called exponent or index. We can say that index. Girls, I hope you get the lecture. Kindly go through this lecture, and if you have any ambiguity, then ask to me. Thank you, girls. Allah Hafiz.